Well, speaking of concern developing this morning, brand new numbers on the lingering power outages following that powerful weekend storm. Now, from the looks of it, there is still a lot of work to be done.
Today in the Bay's Ginger, Conejero Saab joins us live in Daly City, in one neighborhood that has still got people there waking up in the dark. And Ginger, we're talking about 2.5 days now without power for some neighborhoods.
For some neighborhoods in the Bay Area, that is a long time. That's just as long or how long they've been without power. And just moments ago, we saw, one man walking his dog here saying, are we the last neighborhood still without power here? Nearly 30,000 people, PG&E customers are waking up still in the dark, including this neighborhood in Daly City where we are. This is near Skyline and Highland. Along the peninsula, 6,100 PG&E customers are waking up to those outages still. And this is one of the larger areas. If you look on the outage map that shows more than 500 customers without power. This is along with other parts of the Santa Cruz Mountains, Portola Valley, and the North Bay that are experiencing widespread outages. And North Bay still the largest area with about 16,000 customers without power. Now, it's not just homes, households that are in the dark. Businesses and schools as well across the Bay Area are still experiencing outages. This will be the third day that CSU East Bay will be closed because of the weekend storms. The university is saying classes are not canceled. However, the university remains, the university is saying classes are not canceled because the university will remain open remotely. Both Oakland and Concord are not affected by the closure of the university, and those classes remain open. Let's move over to the South Bay. East Side Union High School District schools also closed this morning, including Calero High School, Calero's Adult Transition Program, Oak Grove High School, and Yerba Buena High School. And the same is true for schools over in Sonoma County. Some schools have been closed since last week, even before the brunt of the weekend storms. And you can see those schools and school districts on your screen. Now, power outages are still affecting thousands of PG&E customers in the North Bay. As I just mentioned, more than 16,000 PG&E customers, including dozens who live near broken power poles in Cotati. Now, the building manager of a 50-unit apartment complex is doing her best to give her tenants the extra care that they may need, especially because they are expected to be without power until later tonight.
We went and checked on our elderly tenants, and I've got one tenant on oxygen.
Massive downed trees like this one on a Sonoma property have become somewhat a familiar image in the aftermath of these storms. Some downed trees responsible for power outages. More than 400 broken power poles came down across the Bay Area during the storm, along with over 200 transformers. And PG&E is really saying that the sheer volume of damage that they're seeing has stretched their resources thin. Plus, there are numerous obstacles that are getting in the way of making those repairs. Now, there has been progress. That's a bit of good news, because as of last night, it was closer to 40,000 customers who were without power. This morning, about 30,000. But still, as you both mentioned, a lot of work left to be done. And there's no, as far as this neighborhood is concerned, there's no actual date or time that's estimated for when the power is going to be restored. So that's really going to be tough on these people.
Right. They just keep waiting and waiting and checking. All right. Well, let's hope for the best for them. Thanks so much, Ginger.